Hey YouTube, welcome back to Let's Play Goldeneye 007, the Arcane Legend here. One thing I want to mention before we continue on here, you're going to notice that I'm using an unregistered version of Hypercam. I've tried to use Camtasia and I've tried to use another capture software, I can't remember what it was, but neither of them worked well for me, and this is basically the only program that does work. So I'm going to be using this, and I haven't registered it yet because I don't have the money, and I don't know if I'm going to keep on doing LPs in the future. That kind of depends on the feedback I get from you guys. Like, if you guys like my videos and you want to see more, then obviously I will make more. I've already got some titles that I want to do, and if you've got titles that you can think of, I'll probably look into those as well. So as it stands now, I'm not going to get a licensed version, but again, if you like my videos and you give me some good feedback, then obviously, yeah, I will get my own version, or get my own license, and I get rid of that icon for you. So anyways, continuing on with the facility, we need to gain entry to the laboratory area. We need to contact Double Agent Dr. Doak. We need to rendezvous with Alec Trevelyan. We need to destroy all the tanks in the bottling room, and we need to try not to kill a bunch of scientists. So this level here, we're continuing on with from bungee jumping from that platform, which took us to the air ducts here, and we're going to use these air ducts to get into the facility washrooms. And all you have to do is hold down your crosshair key, press C down, and that lets you crouch down like that. So there's a guy here seemingly taking a shit standing up, and just take him out. I know Rare probably had limitations in terms of content or animation. They obviously didn't want to actually show someone taking a shit because that would be kind of weird, but so take these guys out and make our way to the main hall. I'm actually going to come around the back because, again, that's more my style. I'm more of a covert sort of person, so to speak. An interesting thing about this is the railings in this game act as an invisible wall to the enemies. So if you're behind a railing, for some reason they can't see you and they won't shoot at you, but once you move out, that's when they start to attack you. So you can exploit that to a large extent in this game, and you're going to see me doing that a lot. And it's I'm going to karate chop this guy. And in general, like, if your enemies cannot see you, that is, if it's being blocked, or their sight is being blocked by a wall or a railing, they won't fire at you. Just kind of right here, he immediately stopped firing at me, and you can actually use that to your advantage, because once they stop firing, they do go into an animation that that gives you some time to poke your head back out and get some shots in, just like that. Unfortunately, the door was closing, but you probably know what I mean. So you can use that as well as a small, it's not really an exploit, it's just the way the game's made, but you can definitely use that to your advantage. So that computer I activated gave me access to this area here, and there's a small hallway here with 3 guys in it. Unfortunately, I didn't really do that right. I wanted to open the door so that they couldn't see me, but there's gonna be guys coming from my rear here. Just gonna watch for that. Here they come. So take him out. There should be another one coming soon. Where the fuck do you think you're going? I didn't give you permission to leave. Okay, so we're just gonna... So yeah, there's someone behind me right now. Just gonna... 2 guys behind me. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna try not to go in that door because I don't want it to close on me, because obviously I'll have to go back and reactivate the terminal. So the thing about Dr. Doak, his location in this level is actually dynamic in that there are like a number of places he can spawn, and I'm actually surprised he was right at the front here. Normally we would find him upstairs toward the end of the level, but I guess this time we just kind of lucked out. So there's real no reason for me to be coming in this room, so I'm just going to keep on going here. Thing is, if you press B just as you're going through a door, it will actually close on your way out. And it's a good idea to make a habit of closing doors behind you, because if you can get in the habit of doing that, every time you hear a door, you basically know that it's being opened and there's someone on your ass that wants to kill you. So I guess that's another random tip there. now that I've fired in this area, that's going to generate a lot of attention, so I'm just going to actually use this corner here as a choke point. And you're going to see me doing this a lot because it is actually a very good tactic to utilize when you're going through the levels here. You just want to be careful where you're doing this because there are certain locations and certain levels that if you dwell in one area, people are just going to keep on respawning and respawning, and you'll basically never get out unless you get moving. And we're going to see that happen especially in the second bunker level. And if I think of a level that I'm not looking forward to, it's probably going to be that bunker level. For some reason, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Yeah, that bunker level is kind of a pain in the ass to do. Because how I mentioned, you know, they're just gonna keep on respawning unless you get moving. So anyways, we have our door decoder because we met up with Dr. Doak earlier on in the level, and actually a little story about him. As you recall, Dr. Doak was not in the movie Goldeneye, and his name actually comes from one of the developers of this game. His last name is Doak, so that's kind of a cool thing to know. No, I don't want to quit. We're going to want to get our door decoder out here, activate this door here with it, and that'll gain us access to the this area here with Alec Trevelyan. And we'll get our remote mines ready now, and we'll plant them on the gas tanks here. Before you detonate these, it's a good idea to make sure that Alec Trevelyan is not near them. Just kind of move back here and he'll walk toward you, because if he is too close to these gas tanks, obviously you'll blow him up and fail the mission and have to redo everything again. So now that that's done, the only thing we have to do is exit the facility through those doors. But before we do that, I'm just gonna show you something kind of funny that I don't know if Rareware knows about this. I assume they do, and they just couldn't fix it. But Alec kind of prematurely fires through the concrete wall there, trying to hit. There's Ormov right there. Tries to hit the soldiers coming down the hall. It's kind of funny, but yeah, if you stay in this room too long, you will start to lose life. So we're just gonna exit through these doors here, and that's the end of the level. Another quick tip is if you see a cutscene at the end of the level, that basically tells you, yeah, you did everything successfully, and we can move on. So there's our recap screen, stat screen. My accuracy was terrible this time, but whatever. So yeah, that's the facility. Again, thank you very much for watching. Join me next time when we do the runway.